Hi everyone, let's have a quick look at this question. So it goes, a train travels along a straight horizontal track between two stations, A and B. Station starts from rest at A and moves with a constant acceleration 0.5 meters per second until it reaches a speed of V, where V is less than 50. The train then travels this constant speed before it moves with a constant deceleration of 0.25 until it comes to a rest at B. Total time of the journey from A to B is 5 minutes, and the distance between the two stations is 6.3. Okay, let's first of all change this to SI units. So we got 5 times 60, which will give me 300 seconds, and this will be 6,300 meters. And what we're going to do is we're going to quickly just sketch. Now you'll not use a ruler doing this carefully, so let's sketch this graph. So we start from A. It goes with this constant acceleration, reaches this point V, and then moves with constant speed, and then decelerates with a constant deceleration and gets to B, comes to a rest. So this is velocity and this is the time. Right, so at the moment we don't know, we know the so let's just use SUVAT here. We know that initially it's 0. We know that the acceleration is 0.5. We know that it's going to reach this final V. And let's say it takes, let's call this X. T takes X seconds. So to find the velocity, now we're going to use the formula V equals U plus AT using SUVAT, and therefore V would equal initial velocity is 0, 0.5 acceleration, and the time is X. So that will reach a velocity of 0.5x. Okay. Similarly, we're going to work out this time. Well, you know that the deceleration will take twice as long. Okay, so really, if that distance from there to there is x, that'll take twice as long because the deceleration is twice as slow. So that should really be 2x. But let's just show that using SUVAT. So what we can do here is we can just call this now the initial velocity. So U equals 0.5x. Final velocity is going to be 0. Acceleration is 0.25. And we need to find the t, the time. So if we rearrange this, you'll get V minus the U divided by A will give me the time. So V is 0. Initial velocity is 0.5x. And deceleration, so that should be a minus. It's going to be minus 0.25. The negatives will cancel. And again, that divided by that will give me 2x, which we predicted. So that's going to be 2x. Now, if that's x, this distance, this is 2x, we know the whole timing from here to here is going to be 300. So this distance here is going to be 300 minus 3x. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, so let's use a different color here. Let's use red. Okay, so we know that this area here is going to be 6,300. So let's go and work this out. So what we can do is 6,300 is going to equal this area of this triangle, so that's x times 0.5, so that's going to be 0.5x squared shared by 2 because of the triangle. Might as well do this triangle, 2x times a half x, which is going to be 1x squared, so that's x squared over 2, since it's a triangle. Base times height shared by 2. And this is a rectangle, so that's going to be 300 minus 3x multiplied by 0.5x. Now what I'm going to do is, since that's a half, 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 I'm going to times everything by 2. Get rid of all these halves. So must times this side by 2 also. So that's going to give me 12,600. That's going to be 0.5x squared plus x squared. Now that will be just x. So x times 300 will be 300x. And x times 3x is minus 3x squared. So collect all my like terms. 1.5 minus 300, so that's going to be 300x minus 1.5x squared. Bring that all to one side, so I'll get 1.5x squared minus 300x plus, since it's already on this side, it's a positive 12,600 equals 0. Now I'm not going to do any funny business, I'm just going to go straight to my calculator and put this in type it into my equation, and what this will give me, it will give me x equals 140, or the other option will be x equals 60. Now at the moment, this x-is, because velocity has to be less than 50, both fixed at 50, but x is not the velocity. As we can tell from here, velocity is equal to 0.5x. So if we put this one in, 140, half of 140 will be 70. So this cannot be the case since v is less than 50. So let's put the next option in. V equals half of 60 is 30, and that is the case. I'm happy with that. That is my solution since it's less than 50. So this will be the value of v, 30 meters per second. Okay.